All right, the McCleary's are in the kitchen now.
We are back. That was a super quick break.
Heather, before you start, I gotta ask one question.
Yes, sir.
I couldn't help but notice, Pat and Dale, there was a bottle of Smirnoff on the countertop in your kitchen.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Is that medicinal? Was it an ingredient? Or
there's no Smirnoff to be found. I can't speak to that. If we don't see it, that means it didn't happen and it didn't exist.
Okay.
So for that, I plead the fifth. Correct?
Correct.
Perfect.
It was 750 milliliters, I believe. But anyway, I digress.
So with that, we have our mushroom ragu coming up from the McCleary's, and we have actually some props that we have here that the McCleary's have brought their own pasta maker. So they're going to demonstrate that for those new chefs in the audience. This is something that, you know, for the first timers, it might be a little much, but for those more experienced chefs, this might be something that you want to give a try. So with that, I'll go ahead and turn it over to the McCleary's.
Okay, thank you. We got this dish down in St. Michael's. We were on vacation and had it as an appetizer at the 208 Talbot restaurant. So I just went home and started fooling around with it and recreated it. So we'll start by sauteing the mushrooms.
So what are these special mushrooms? Are these happy mushrooms, or what kind of mushrooms are we talking about
These
here?
are just
They look like
button mushrooms and creminis.
But I heard you know a lot about mushrooms. How many types of mushrooms specifically are
There's
there?
actually 5,000 different varieties in the United States.
5,000?
Now, I'm not sure how many of those are edible, but
So what we want to do is we want to sweat this down so that it releases its liquids, because mushrooms have
85 to 90% H2O. Yes.
So you
They
lose
have
a
a lot of
lot.
water in there.
So how long would you recommend actually sauteing these?
These actually might get done in 5 minutes.
Okay, so for those new chefs in the audience, so approximately 5 minutes.
Yeah, what you want to do on fairly high heat, don't give up the liquid very quickly, and then you want to get rid of all the liquid and then add your shallots. And while Pat kind of takes control of this, I'll talk a little bit about the pasta. Pasta we're using tonight is a brand name. It's not homemade pasta. It's really impossible to try to make homemade pasta for 161 people. So this is the brand. This is what I would recommend for this dish. Just cook them like 5-6 minutes. They're the best substitute for homemade.
So let me ask you a question, Barilla. Have they endorsed you, sponsored you in any way?
Absolutely.
Okay, so
I hope so.
I was going to say, because that's a marketing opportunity there. You should at least get some sort of endorsement from them to be promoting their product, but okay.
Yeah. So what we do, we really recommend you try making homemade pasta. Once you have homemade, you want to use these again. And if you don't believe me, ask Mike Flurry. He'll agree with me.
And Mike and his beautiful wife,
Renelle,
Renelle,
yeah.
are in the audience. Hi, guys. Love you, mean it.
Hi, guys.
So whole wheat pasta, it tends to be a little bit more coarse than the enriched. Does it go through your pasta maker the same way? Or?
Yeah, you can, any type of pasta flour. We like to make it, well, my wife bought me the
Pasta attachment.
pasta
Yes.
attachment for the KitchenAid, so this is for sale if anybody wants. This is silent auction.
So I don't know. There you go. If the auction hasn't closed yet, we can go ahead and get this autographed. We can get some fingerprints on it for you. Put down silent auction items upstairs. It's going to be a hot bid item later. So do you have a preference for EVOO that you're using here? The extra virgin olive oil?
This is just regular olive oil. This is the white truffle oil that we'll finish the dish with. This is a great, if you have a vegetarian or you're having a dinner party where there's a vegetarian, this is a great dish to use. You know, if you want to make homemade pasta and you have kids, you know, get your children involved. You know, what kid doesn't like to get flour all over themselves and their parents and the kitchen? If you want to, I can take over.
Okay.
Want to?
Okay, I'm sorry.
So you mentioned that there's so many different species of mushrooms in it. What is your particular favorite, personally?
Well,
supermarket, like most people cook with this little guy, which is the white button mushroom, but nowadays you can find several exotic varieties of cultured mushrooms. And I would try them out. They have different flavors. So if you want to get on the internet and learn a little bit more about them, you can. I would not eat the mushrooms that Grandpa finds in the forest unless he really, really knows what to do.
So don't trust Grandpa.
Because, right, there is no cure for mushroom poisoning. So just so you know.
So you've added some cheese here. I'm a cheese junkie. What type of cheese are you adding here?
No, this is our noodles. There's no
Oh, this is the
it's
noodles.
just butter
Oh,
with
it looked like cheese. Cheese would be awesome. Okay, so it's noodles. It's not cheese. It looked like Swiss cheese. That would be good. Okay, my bad.
So,
Okay.
so Gail, do you know what Confucius says about mushrooms?
No, it was Confucius said.
Confucius say mushroom like husband, fungi.
I think I'm a fun guy.
So what about some pine nuts? Could you add some pine nuts or
Yeah,
something to
yeah.
really dress this up? What a little Parmesan cheese maybe on the top?
That would be, you know,
could
it's,
add white wine to it.
Some white wine?
Yes.
There you go. What do we
yeah,
have
you
here?
can, this is just Italian parsley.
Little parsley,
Yeah,
okay?
you can deglaze this with white wine, you can use parsley, you can use
Sprout.
chives,
See this here?
and then you just kind of top it with a little
This is the truffle.
bit of white truffle oil.
A little bit of white truffle oil to top. Go with the parsley. What else do we have over there?
And truffles are
No,
also
I
a
use
type
butter.
of fungus.
There you go. I did not know that.
So it's a pretty fungi dinner.
But then again, I also thought the noodles were cheese. So there you have it, folks. With that, we are going to clear up with the McCleary's. We're actually keeping it downstairs, Lou. I'm not throwing back to you. I'm taking over. I'm keeping the camera downstairs with me. So I'm going to roll you guys out of here. Thank you for a great segment.
Let's have a round of applause for Dale and Pat.
So I'm keeping control of the camera downstairs so you guys can see what happens behind the scenes while you're all enjoying your dinner. So next up, we're bringing in the final chefs of the evening, the Lormans. Come on in. Come on in. This is our Brussels sprout course. Come on in, come on in. We got to adjust the mics. Where's Danny? Danny, let's get a mic check. Mic check here.
All right, I tell you what, before you get started down there, let's roll the Lorman's videotape. We got a video for the Lormans, and then we can let you get set up. So Jim, go ahead and run their video.
I was like, oh, it's cheese. I've had one glass of wine, I promise you. I don't know why I thought that was cheese.
You can drop the pan and then just throw everything in there.
So I can put the pan on first. But first we're taking a selfie, yes. And then I'm going to put my phone down there. Yeah. Okay. Go ahead, okay. And just put it down there. Okay. And then I'll just put it down there. Yeah. 10 seconds.
And you're gonna brush it. You got this.
All right. So I'm really honestly talking about what the very most important ingredients are. Okay. Like every good ingredient starts with.
All right, let's go back to the kitchen with John and Kelsey Lorman there.
Hello.
We're
And
back.
We are back. So behind the scenes, we've done a lot of work. So that was a really, really quick changeover. We have the gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous Lormans here with us. They are our final celebrity chefs of the evening. We are winding down our kitchen prep downstairs. We're going to be joining you here in just a couple minutes. But before we do, they're going to talk a little bit about their famous Brussels sprout dish. So I'm going to turn it over to Kelsey, and she's going to talk to you about the most important part of my favorite, the Brussels sprout, and Chris Mote's favorite, Brussels sprouts.
So Brussels sprouts are a great dish. There's a lot of good ingredients here, but before we start, there's one good ingredient in every kitchen you need, and that's a selfie. So we're just gonna get it right in here. Okay, and then you're ready to cook, so it's great. So we're ready to go. So we're good. So then other than the selfie, there is the bourbon, the bacon, and the Brussels sprouts. I mean, you can't go wrong with any of those ingredients. So we're gonna just start by mixing that stuff together. If I can lift this pan.
While they're doing that, folks, I'm just going to kind of display the type of ingredients they're using. So they're using a Frontier whiskey, Bullet bourbon. Yes,
We're
Puppy
sponsored by them.
Kentucky Whiskey. Now they have a sponsorship opportunity.
Yes, we would love to be sponsored by bourbon, so we can get it free, so that's fine whenever you want to. That's great.
Everything's for sale, folks. Everything's for sale.
So
Nothing's off limits.
we're just gonna mix in the ingredients. So the brown sugar, the second best part, but the best part is the bourbon. So we're just gonna mix this in, and it is gonna just be. You can never have too much, ladies and gents. So just pour it in there. It's so great. We love it. We love it.
Is this a low simmer or is this a high heat?
It is. It's a medium heat.
Medium heat.
And so you can get it all to melt together. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, we're just
Good.
gonna.
I wish you
know
guys could
what?
smell this up there. It smells so good down here with the,
Yes.
the brown sugar and the bourbon. It
And the
smells
butter, you know what? And when you can get, a straw, just put it right in the pan and drink the bourbon. That's great too. So like whatever you want to do, totally fine, totally great. So then while this is cooking
Alright.
down, you can start with the Brussels.
So the trick to the Brussels is to cut them in half. You want to have them so they can go halfway right into the Brussels, or right into the bourbon, and soak up all the bourbon that you want. So I'll just cut a couple of them here for you.
If you have the time, you can even quarter them.
In half. In half. Just right in half, and they'll be all right.
Right. So then as this cooks down,
You just want to watch out for those fingers.
So you definitely don't want to have too much bourbon before you're starting to cut and trim the Brussels sprouts because you want to, as you said, watch out for the fingers.
You want to
Got it.
maximize your bourbon towards the end.
Check.
or all the time, whenever. But yes,
And
towards
pour.
the end.
Okay, so Kelsey,
Looks
how long
pretty
does this
good.
process take here, typically?
This is just a couple minutes. So
Okay,
then
so
while
quick.
you're doing your bourbon, your bacon is already baking. So you have the nice thick cut bacon that's gonna go in. So this recipe can be done on a skewer, which is how we normally do it on the grill in the summertime. It's a really nice dish. But we're just gonna do a stovetop version. We'll
So
throw
we'll just take a couple bacon
right. We'll
here,
throw the bacon in that would already be baked.
chopped up.
Mhm. And then we're gonna throw the Brussels right in. And you want the Brussels to have a nice char to them. So we boiled them, they've got nice and green and fresh, and then we'll just mix them into the bourbon, the good stuff.
You can
and
steam
then,
them as well, it doesn't have
Yes.
to be just, okay,
right,
got it.
and then we'll
Perfect.
just get them all covered in that and mix it all together.
So there's
You
a
can
glass.
really never have too much bourbon, ladies and gents. You can never have too much bourbon. It's the good stuff.
All
That's
right.
the good stuff. You're just mixing it in. Mixing it in. We're good. It's good. Great job, buddy. You're doing great. Okay. Oh, he's joining in the fun. Everybody, I know you've got a wine glass in front of you. Pick it up and take a drink. Okay.
These are the best tasting Brussels sprouts ever.
I mean, you can't go wrong, ladies and
So you
gentlemen.
just want to make sure that you have everything just kind of in the bourbon with the bacon.
You can brush it on to the Brussels too to get it nice, and they'll be nice and charred when they come out, so it'll have a nice taste to it.
So for us vegetarians,
Sure.
Don't
sans,
eat this.
sans
Sans the
bacon,
bacon.
sans bacon substitute. Any?
Um,
Just
we
don't do
really
it.
like bacon,
Just
but
don't do
I
it.
mean, if you're a vegetarian.